have the man, the legend himself, finally right here on Tiki Man Radio. Island J is joining us.
Hey,
we're great. We're gracious enough to have you.
We're worthy enough for Island J, man.
Hey guys,
How you doing, brother?
Hey, good morning, Jay.
How the hell are you, man?
I'm fantastic today. How are you?
Man, I'll tell you, we had a jam-packed show and just flying by the seat of our pants. But you are. I always tell everybody, you're my longest-lasting partner in radio, and I really graciously thank you for working with us over the years and everything. I mean, and a lot of people don't know this. We've never even met each other.
Huh.
Wow.
I've started really giving him hell about that lately. I'm like, listen, we're going to be in Key West. We're going to be this, and every time, I think his sister or somebody listens to us on the radio.
Oh, good.
And so somebody will always say, listen, we're going to have a wedding that week. You can't go. Or we're doing this or we're doing that, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
It's been one thing after the other. Then the pandemic hit when I was supposed to see you in April in Panama City in 2020. And
Yep.
yeah, it's changed. I mean, as the other guy was saying, I forgot his name already. Who was the other gentleman on?
Mark Barato. Yeah, with Backyards of Key West.
I'm trying to read my notes. I am so bad with that.
Yeah, what a great guy.
I have a horrible memory, which is weird for a business owner.
Yeah, what a great guy he is. We love working with him.
Changed everything, and it's made meeting and doing a lot of things difficult. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Well, listen, these new shirts. Every year we try to kind of design something different, and he's always, hey, you got any ideas? You got ideas? I recently thought of the beanies, right? Having beanies,
right.
as what could possibly go wrong.
We call them toboggans
here.
I need one of those
in the South.
Yeah, and we call them toboggans.
Snowboard shop too. I've never heard anybody call it toboggan.
Well, all Southerners call them a toboggan.
It's a Southern
but
thing.
We don't have a
we
real
call them
toboggan.
beanies up north from St. Louis. We always call them beanies up there.
Yeah, well, I guess it's a beanie.
Well, Southerners say toboggan. Put your toboggan on your head.
Yeah.
And everybody kind of from the north looks at us like, are
what?
we crazy?
What are you talking about?
Well, I threw it out there, and then I told him, I was like, well, it's kind of counterproductive, everything we do, because we're in the flip-flops and all that. So I said, unfortunately, about 90% of the other people are in the frozen snow. So
That's right.
that might be an opportunity for us. But the new shirts look fantastic. I think we still got to squeak the tropical country ones because it doesn't have anything on it.
I know.
There's Tiki Man Radio.
Tiki Man Radio on. I saw that. I'm like, what?
I already sent him a message about it. I'm telling you.
This is Big Dog, so we'll have to take a look at that. But,
It should say Tiki. It should say it on the guitar, unless something got messed up.
Now, whenever we changed the guitar design to be more that clear design, so it reflected the color of the shirt, it came up missing.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So we may just have the wrong picture on the website.
It may be. It
Yeah.
may be.
Yeah, that's a very good possibility. Yeah, it says it on the bottom of the guitar. Tiki Man Radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's a big deal
that done.
for these guys to, and thank you for, taking on this project. I mean, because that was kind of, instead of creating a whole nother Tiki Man Radio shirt, let's focus on these guys that are working their asses off on, doing these, banging out these shows each week and getting their own following of people that tune into their shows on Fridays and Wednesdays and all that good stuff. So it's really, and I understand the shirts are flying off the shelves, aren't they?
Yeah, they're already selling fairly well.
Oh, wow.
I was surprised because I posted it and I let the guys know about it. And then, like, 20 minutes later, I was like, oh. Okay. Somebody said something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, absolutely. We do everything. For those that don't know, we do everything ourselves in-house down in Oldsmar, Florida, just outside of Tampa. So when somebody orders something, it's us that we print it on demand. We pack it, ship it. We take care of everything ourselves. Just make sure a good product goes out. Yes, and that was a shameless plug.
Well, listen, it's over the years, I mean, obviously we've had all kinds of people that have approached us about, doing shirts and hats and all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, no, our exclusive vendor is Island J. And, and I always tell people we work with people we trust and people we know and all that good stuff. And one cool thing that everybody always tells me about you and Island J and everything that you got going on is that if anything's wrong with that order, you are on it. And I don't know who came up with these clever emails.
Oh my God, I love those.
You know, the plane.
They are cool. I get them too.
Not to worry, we stopped off for margaritas. The plane is on its way, or something like that. You know, but,
it's very cool.
People comment on that, and the fact that you know, if they got a shirt that was wrong, which only happens when it's us. Okay, everything else runs smooth.
Oh, I feel like 4 in a row for you that got messed up because somebody just wasn't getting translation. One of the was my team was like, guys.
I know he hates it.
Production. I let them do it. It's not my gig. My business partner handles that part of it, and yeah. But if something gets messed up 4 times in a row, I walk in and I'm like,
yeah, what the hell's going on in here?
I know I walked in one day with a misprint, and you're like, what the hell is that?
You got in all sorts of trouble. I was like, man, he didn't do anything bad.
No, I know. Well,
that's the thing. That's with anything in life. I mean, if something minor happens that's really not going to affect you, don't get upset about it. Your coffee screwed up, your steak's a little undercooked, or whatever that is.
Yeah.
You know, I used to not always be that guy. I'll admit that. 10, 15 years ago, that stuff would stress me out.
Right.
And I realized I was just killing myself.
Yeah.
And I let little things like that fall off my back now. So give me that relaxed vibe, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
And still learning, to be honest. You know.
Well, I'm still trying to get to that chill factor. You know, I'm too much of a damn perfectionist, and it pisses me off when things don't work right. And and you know, everybody around me knows it, and that is something that I need to work on as well. You know, to say, it's all right. We were off the air for 6 hours. Hell, it's okay.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
It's all right. Our sponsors will understand. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
No, I would be shocked if that happened. What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
You and I are all of us here promoting the chill life, relaxing, and we're the ones working 50, 60 hours a week.
It's true.
Chilling.
It's true. I mean, he was organizing his shit list yesterday. And I'm like, and I was more curious about where I was on it. But man, so how long have you been doing this, man?
9 years, actually.
Oh, wow.
9 years last year. So 2023 will be 10 years in January. Not sure how we're going to celebrate that just yet.
Yeah.
But I started it on a whim in my garage.
Yeah.
And what's really cool is I'm thinking to myself, I want to do a tropical brand. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was a product or social media. I was even thinking about radio. I'm glad I didn't do that, by the way.
It ain't easy, I'll tell you. Yeah.
So I actually bought the domain name islandj.com, and I found the Facebook page, and I tagged it, and I grabbed it. And I'm like, it sounds a little egotistical. I'm like, no, wait a minute. There's a Tommy Bahama or a Caribbean.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Island Day, why not? And I just started posting pretty pictures and bringing some followers in. And I did this in reverse. I built a business. I started building a business before I even knew what I was going to do with it.
Right.
And I asked the followers, what do you guys and gals want? And everyone went, T-shirts. I'm like, really?
Really?
yeah, of all things.
That's what we wanted, T-shirts.
Yeah.
So I had to learn about an entirely new industry. And I was working with a company down the street that was a T-shirt production company, and they helped guide me. And 4 or 5 years later, the owner of that company ended up becoming my business partner.
There you go.
Jay.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's how it started, and that's how long I've been doing it, and that's the quick gist of it. And I love it.
Yeah.
We're not selling what people need to buy. We're offering something that people want to buy.
Exactly.
Appreciate what it does. What's the message that it delivers?
Yeah.
That means a lot to me, because for people to buy something that they don't need, that's great. It's not a necessity item, but it is to them because of what it represents.
Well, it promotes the lifestyle we talk about. Follow your dreams, have fun, do all these things. I mean, I've mentioned it several times on the air that I've been on the radio for 8 years, and you and I got hooked up when John and I were working together at Tiki Island Radio, and then Tiki Man Radio evolved, and you were there. You were there from day one. Okay, this is. I'm sure in the beginning, because like he said, he's glad he didn't start a radio station. In the beginning, he was like, you sure you want to do this, or whatever? Yeah, sure. So you're going to have your own radio station? Okay, fine. Go knock yourself out, kind of thing. But we've been very fortunate to work with people like you over the years and continue to evolve. And the YouTube thing, I called him out of the blue and said, listen, man, I'm thinking about streaming on YouTube. We got 13 subscribers, and our biggest video at the time was me peeling a potato. Mm-hmm. And I said, listen, I'd really love for you to be the Island J live cam. And he said, no problem, I'll do it. And because you made that decision, we were able to buy the equipment that we needed to move the station along on the YouTube. And as of this morning, we got 6,300 YouTube subscribers. So, it's an amazing thing. But you believing in us without he didn't say a word. He didn't say I don't know about that. He said no problem whatsoever. We'd love to be a part of it. And he's been our Island J live cam ever since. So that's the kind of people you enjoy working with. So thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. You guys obviously help promote it, and you've got a really good relationship.
Yeah.
It's nothing but big thing. So nothing but compliments to you and the crew, and to you, gal, who's clearly the one in charge.
Yeah, she's clearly the one running everything in the background. Which
happy to help sponsor it. Yeah, did we pay that bill yet for that? Do we still owe you?
Yeah. She's the one who brings that up. What she actually brings up every time you send me a shirt is like, does he know that I am part of this? Does he know that I live here? Where is my pretty shirt at? And I'm like,
you gotta tell me she wants a shirt.
Yeah, please, for God's sakes, I'm like, please call him, please. I tell her that all the time. I'm like, he'll answer the phone. If you don't, he'll call you right back, send an email, whatever. And she won't do it. She enjoys riding my ass about it. Okay, I'm just telling you.
Blame him, not me.
That's right. But and we're working with these kids out in California that are doing the Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. And so I want to get with you about maybe doing something special for those kids out there. There's about 10 of them or so, and they're doing a show every Tuesday. And maybe we'll do something for them out there to get them some Tiki Man gear or something, or Island J gear or something like that. It's a music department at the school, Antioch High School out there, and they're hooked up with Callie McCool, doing a great job. So I'll get with you on that on a different time or whatever, but I think it'd be kind of cool to have those kids sporting some Island J gear out there.
That would be awesome. Be happy to help be part of that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, so we'll talk more about it. We got so many cool things going on and so many people that we're working with. It's just I feel very grateful to be a part of it, and I enjoy it. Like you took a chance on a T-shirt business 9 years ago, and now you're trying to figure out how to celebrate the 10th anniversary. I mean, that's a good problem to have.
It really is. It's been interesting. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
And a lot of changes. Actually, Mark was mentioning the whole Facebook thing. The stock taking a dive. Mm-hmm. We've seen that as an advertiser. Issues happening with them for a long time. And so I'm actually not surprised.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been more. So that's actually represents a lot of challenges, not only for us, but a lot of small businesses.
Sure.
That advertise on the platform. So, times change, things are different, and we have to adjust accordingly.
Yep.
Different ideas and different methods of, bringing people in and exposing them to, our brand, or any company should be doing, is wise.
Yeah.
So we're doing I mentioned the other day, we're doing an influencer program. We're doing
I was going to bring it up next. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, sure. So similar to what we've done with you, we've collaborated for years with yourself. We didn't really look to expand and make it a well-known program. We didn't advertise it until recently, and we realizing that there's value in it, and it's just it's mutually beneficial. Basically, brands like Tiki Man Radio and Beach
Buddha.
Coffee.
Yeah.
We just work with rum therapy, and in essence, you give us your art, and we will put it on product for you, no cost to the merchant, and we will print, pack, and ship it ourselves and get it out the door, and then we settle up for percentage at the end of the month.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So if somebody's got that online brand that they don't know how to, get merch out there, and they want to do, swag.
Yeah.
Wow.
As a little younger than me tends to say, we can help them with that.
Yeah.
And it's literally no cost, no obligation, no fees to the brand.
That's very cool. I'm glad I get in on the exclusive side of that, and then but B-Dog and I were talking this morning. I mean, once you guys hooked up on that site where you could all kind of coordinate together, the whole process was what, like a month, really, to kind of get it to print?
I think it took about a week.
Oh, okay.
I know we talked about it, and he's like, we sent the ideas, and he's like, I'll have something for you. And it was about a week later.
Wow.
He had that. We went back and forth a little bit, and I think all from beginning to end, may have been about 2 weeks. Next thing you know, there's shirts on the website. So
Yeah.
Wow.
it was quick.
Well, you have to be careful with Island J and his fantastic art, people, because if you're not careful, they'll turn into a
Tattoo.
So he said it to me. I was doing the same thing. We were going backwards and forth trying to work on a new design and stuff, and he sent it back to me, and he says, "What do you think of this?" And I'm like, "I think I just found my next tattoo." And then his next thing was, "So you like it?" I'm like, "I think I do."
Yeah.
We've had a couple of customers through the years send us some art, like a piece of something, and they had it tattooed on themselves.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's awesome. That warms the heart.
Yeah.
I appreciate it when customers share some stuff like that, or what you did on your arm. Obviously, that's your brand, but we help come up with the art for it. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
it's really nice.
That's the only problem he had with the whole tattoo thing. He says, "Can you get him to just scribble Island J right there?"
Well, yeah. IslandJ.com.
Every time I see you, I get a Sharpie.
That's right, man. Well, I'll tell you, people love what you do, and it's fast, it's quick, it's they love the fact that if something goes wrong, you're right on it. Though you've really developed. You should be proud of everything that you've been able to develop. And back to this program, this influencer program that you were talking about, I could never have T-shirts without Island J. I don't want to be in the T-shirt business like you don't want to be in the radio business. And you've made that possible for us over the years to be able to be in the T-shirt business. And that influencer program I think that's a huge opportunity for you to connect, make those connections with other businesses as well.
Absolutely. So to clarify, that's actually we got two programs. There's a merch program. So we work with brands like yours who need to develop the T-shirts. Okay. And then you get your percentage when we square up every month. We do have another program for influencers.
Okay.
And influencers are those with, say, large followings on social media, 5,000 plus people. And we'll work with them. And if they just share a link for some of our product, we'll give them a kickback, if you would. If kickback's a legal word to use, for helping us generate revenue. So they're not so much interested in maybe building a brand of shirts, but they'll promote our stuff and in exchange. So, for anybody that's, got a good following on their site, share some links, and then they can make some money. And we do that with a really great page. It's called Seashore. It's Facebook/Seashore Memories, but they call it The Beach Is My Happy Place. And they get 1.4 million followers.
Yeah.
And
oh, wow.
For 4 or 5 years, we got a great relationship, and he shares our stuff, and we work that influencer program with him.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
I got to bring that guy in right quick. He's driving me crazy because he's hearing all this, and he's like, I need that guy in Paradise T-shirts.
Well,
right?
we all need a shirt to wear while we're mowing the grass.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely. Let me tell you, hey, Jay, man, let me tell you, I'll be getting in touch with you after this because that is great information you just gave out, because that guy in Paradise absolutely needs to talk to you. It's a great deal you're working out. And I absolutely love it. So be prepared to hear from me, all right?
Sounds like a plan.
There we go. Now the great thing about me flying the plane is I could just like immediately just take him right back out like it wasn't nothing, you know. And he can't say anymore, right?
A mute button is a good thing.
I'm telling you.
I love the brand. I love what I do. I'm responsible for helping coming up with product and the marketing, and the website. It's fantastic. I'm one of those people that actually loves the job.
Yeah.
I get to experiment with a bunch of different. Actually, right here. I bought a 3D printer.
Oh wow!
Very cool.
Oh wow!
Experimenting.
Look
We
at
have
that.
A design called Tiki.
Yeah.
You can see it on the back.
Huh?
And we 3D printed this, so I'm looking to try to do 3D printing.
Isn't that the craziest thing you ever
That's
done in your
cool.
life? Like, what the hell?
That is very cool.
Really fun. I'm a science nerd at heart. Engineering type stuff. I love it.
Me
So
too.
I finally bought one of these, and we got a little character called Felicia the Flamingo.
Yes.
Now I understand why I couldn't get him on the show. He's been playing around with his damn printer all this time.
It's really fun. It's actually it's becoming a hobby, and I know that's kind of the geeky, nerdy thing to say, but I don't care because that stuff's cool now.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
can we get a Tiki Man bobblehead out of that 3D printer?
Oh Lord!
Could do that, yeah.
With my headphones.
He's gonna make his head explode.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, they're building houses out of 3D printers. For
Yes.
God's
Did you
sakes.
see that?
I have seen that.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Amazing. Up University of Maine. I'm originally from Massachusetts, New Hampshire, originally, and University of Maine, practically next door. They 3D printed an offshore boat. I think it was like a 35-foot Boston whaler type.
Yeah.
It took it about a month, and they threw the engines on it, and they took it out in the Atlantic.
Wow.
And it's absolutely staggeringly amazing.
Yeah. The guy that has what's that seal stuff that does the boat?
Flex
Seal.
Seal.
Flex seal.
Yeah.
He's probably like, you're cutting into my business, man. Yeah. Yeah. Flex Seal will be going out of business, in about 10 years because people just print their own damn boat.
Well, yeah.
And I tell you, they're starting them young.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. But I keep nerding out on this stuff if we keep talking about it.
Callie McCool says he'll take a bobblehead.
We got to have some bobbleheads. I mean, if we got a printer, man, we need to be able to print some bobbleheads.
So did Nicole. So you got 2 orders already.
We got 2 orders already on the box. Give me 1, give me 2, give me 3, give me 4. Going once, going on.
Oh my God.
Oh no! Do we really need this?
Apparently we do.
What could possibly? It needs to have a little shirt that says "What could possibly go wrong" on it.
Oh no.
Wow.
And that could lead a bobblehead of the whole crew.
Oh no! You don't want a bobblehead of me. I'm just saying.
I can't wait for somebody to be going to work and take a picture of me on the dash.
Oh jeez.
Give you a little
Wow.
Like the little hula, on the dash, the little hula girls.
Yeah.
That or Jesus, he likes to bump
We'll
around too.
we'll have the hippie chick next to
5
me in a
more.
hula skirt. Yeah.
5 more.
We
We're up
have-
to 7 orders for the bobblehead.
7 orders for the bobbleheads right now. 7 orders.
See there, Jay, and you can play with your 3D printer some more.
Wow. Oh no.
Scotty Dyer says we need a J-Man voodoo doll, not a bobblehead.
That's a
awesome.
whole nother vendor.
Shelley Forsythe said she wants the solar one for the Tiki Hut. Yeah.
Man, we're
That's
just
awesome.
no.
Oh my gosh.
This is going
That's
down the
too funny.
wrong road.
Too funny.
Wow.
well, buddy.
Oh geez.
As always, everybody can go to TikiManRadio.com and click on the store tab there, and that'll take you to the landing page for Tiki Man Radio. But of course, make sure you check out all the cool Island J products that he has over there, and
Everything.
everything, and he'll take good care of you, man. What else? You got? I got about a minute here.
Yeah, actually, I made a code for 20% off for the next week. So next Sunday, which is the 13th, use code Tiki. Oh, an original thought for a name with a code, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
really, yeah.
Right.
And it just gets you 20% off the order. So
Very cool.
take advantage of that. Cool.
There you go. Bobbleheads will be coming soon. So
We're up to 9 on the order form.
we got 9
Lord.
orders for
9 orders
bobbleheads
now?
right now.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
All right,
no.
now you got my interest. If $1,000 a piece, I'll be happy to make those.
And everybody wants the chocolate bar shirts online as well. Okay, they want to have that online.
ADHD brain, remember. The guy in charge of all of this has ADHD brain.
You need to write it in an email and send it. Yeah.
Well, I told him yesterday, unlike he does actually have girls in the home office, I do not. The hippie chick's like, "What are you doing down there?" I'm like, "I'm trying to work on the radio." Yeah. So it is what it is. All right, brother, we got to get flying here and we got to get ready for that guy because we're in a contract with Up and Smoke Management. If we're 1 minute late, I get all this crap in the mail, the contracts and stuff, But thank you not only for joining us, man, but thank you for all the years of having a little faith in me as well. I really appreciate it.
And thanks for the faith in return. I mean, you've done very well with us, and I really, really appreciate that. And to everybody there, thank you for helping to support our brand, and happy to do likewise.
All right, brother. We'll let you fly, man. Thank you so much, man. We'll talk soon, okay?
Thank you. Take care, everybody.
All right,
Bye-bye.
brother. See you.